Hey, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. My name is Maddie, and today I'll be doing a video on why I personally think that Momiji'S curse broke. We're doing a discussion video. I haven't done one of these in ages, and I definitely haven't done one for the new Fruits Basket season, so this will be a first. This has been a question I've been getting mostly on my Instagram, but there is a chance that there's some of my YouTube viewers wondering too. So that question is, why exactly did Momiji'S curse break in episode 5 of season 3? Like, why specifically him? And I get the confusion around that. It's something that actually took me a while to comprehend. It's one of the many things from Fruits Basket that I only discovered after I reread the manga a few more times. But now I have kind of a grasp on why his curse specifically broke, and I'm going to explain my theories in this video so that hopefully I can give you more insight onto why his curse broke. And this is actually a video that I scripted. I never script my videos, but I think this one really called for it. So for that reason, if you see a lot of jump cuts or if you see me looking down a lot at my notes, that is why. So I hope that doesn't bother anyone. And once again, these are just my theories on why I think it broke based on information from the manga. I think Momiji'S curse breaking is one of the things you kind of have to decipher for yourself why it happened. So these are just my theories on why I think it broke. So with that all out of the way, let's get into it. So one thing we know is that it's the bond between the zodiacs and God that keeps the curse together. And in order to strengthen bonds, there needs to be both love and trust between both parties. And compared to the older somas who do have this love for Akito already and have shown that since she was born, Momiji, on the other hand, doesn't. And we're first given insight into this during this scene during the beach arc when the Zodiacs are on their way to meet with Akito. We're told by Haru that Akito specifically doesn't like Momiji. And because we're told that Akito specifically doesn't like Momiji for whatever reason, that dislike makes it so that no real bond can even form. Because like I said, with bonds, there has to be love between both people in the relationship. So Akito can't force a bond with Momiji when she doesn't even like him. And according to Haru, for whatever reason, she doesn't, which that's never quite explained. But maybe my theory is that Momiji is a little bit too childish. That might be why. Maybe his childish nature kind of grills her gears because she doesn't like anything fun. That might be it. And if that's it, that's sad because Momiji, like I said a million times, is amazing. Momiji is also one of the only zodiacs to have ever stood up to Akito, and that is shown once again during the beach arc when Akito comes over to the summer home to speak with Toru before she goes off back to the estate. And it's during that scene that Momiji prevents her from seeing Akito because Toru is sleeping for one, and also because she knows most likely she's going to hurt Toru, so he was protecting her. And one thing the Zodiacs can never do, and we're shown this a lot, is that they can never defy God. They can never disobey Akito because it's the curse that prevents them from doing so. And it's this curse that possesses them to love and obey Akito unconditionally. Momiji having resisted Akito's demands shows that he's pushing back against the curse and therefore weakening its hold on him. It's similar to how in episode 4 of season 3 when we saw Haru put Akito in her place, and right after that there's this symbolism shot of a rope representing the bond between Haru and Akito fraying, and that's due to the fact that Haru was in that moment resisting God and not going back to her. So that's one reason I think it broke, because Momiji is, for one, disliked by Akito, but also because he's one of the only Zodiacs to have ever disobeyed her and pushed back against the curse that makes him want to be loyal to her. But another reason I think his curse broke is also because he's forming a bond with someone else. One of the reasons that the curse is shown to be weakening is because the Zodiacs are building a bond with someone else rather than God. And that's why Toru plays such a big role in trying to break it, it's because she's someone who the Zodiacs are looking to for a bond rather than from Akito. And around the time Momiji's curse broke, he was just realizing his feelings for Toru, and he had accepted those feelings. And because he felt such a deep love for Toru, because I would say romantic love is probably the deepest type of love you're ever gonna feel, that may have contributed to his curse being lifted. And you may be wondering why Kyo is still cursed when he also loves Toru like that. And yes, he may have accepted those feelings, but unlike Momiji, Kyo is so in this mindset that he will be living a life of solitude, and that's all that's waiting for him. Whereas with Momiji, he's a lot more hopeful that he has a bright future. So in Kyo's case, love isn't enough to break the curse. He also has to focus on bettering himself mentally in order for his curse to possibly be lifted. But I think ultimately his curse did break because of his lack of a bond with Akito, and because he didn't have much of a relationship with her to begin with. And although Momiji isn't the only Zodiac member to have little ties with Akito, such as Ayame, Ritsu, or Kagura, who are three members that Akito completely cannot stand. We've been shown that and told that before. To me, those three have enough of a fear of Akito that makes it to where their curses still can't break. Momiji, however, recognized his independence pretty early on, and he didn't let Akito hinder him from helping Toru when she needed it, and also on top of that, he did fall in love with her. So I think it's all these aspects that really contributed to his curse being broken and him being free. And those are my thoughts on that. Those are just all of my theories. Let me know if you share the same theories or if you have anything to add on why you think Momiji's curse broke, because I would be interested if there's anything I missed. But hopefully that clears it up somewhat for you guys, and hopefully I explained it in a way that makes sense. And I can also talk about why I think Kurano's curse broke. His is a little harder to examine because we didn't know how he was other than from flashbacks before his curse broke, so it's kind of harder to pinpoint why it broke. But I do have some little theories on why I think his curse broke, so I can also talk about that if you would like to see that, so let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. And if you guys did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more anime-related videos and anime reactions. And also be sure to follow me on social media. That's basically my Fruits Basket fan page. So I talk a lot about the series on there. That link will be in the description box, and I'll be back really soon. Bye!